Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support on the last video. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I just want to talk about one of my tracks from my latest album, Demiurg. Um, the reason I want to do this is because in the meantime, while I make some new stuff, I just want to try out something new, and if you guys are interested, maybe I can do a breakdown of a lot of my other songs as well, or at least the ones that are interesting to talk about. So this project specifically was heavily inspired by the Outside Agency and Ophidian. They put a lot of emphasis on atmosphere and like a setup to hard-hitting kicks, melodies, stuff like that. Cool sound designs, and yeah, definitely look up to them. And yeah, so we can definitely start with with the main thing, the kick drum. Really cool stuff. So I usually, or like most of my kicks are made in Citrus. I really like it. It's really cool. Like at the beginning of my journey in FL Studio, I saw a lot of videos back in the day of people making kicks, and so I just kind of stuck with it. It's really nothing too crazy. It's literally just like a like a pitch envelope that's really steep. You put in your values as you want. Put this here, and then whatever, make your sounds. Then every other is just like filler for the sound itself. So nothing too crazy going on here. And the only thing that is kind of noteworthy, so to say, it's I started using this thing. I think it's really cool. So you can put like a bunch of effects together. One of them being distortion. Then you can come up with some crazy sounds. There are also a lot of presets that you can try. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. It's just simply shaping the sound, then a little bit of saturation, then shaping again, then distortion, then it's just some transients and limiting and stuff like that. And yeah, then you get this cool little sound. Or this is how it sounds on its own. The other layer to it is just like simple kick drums. There's like this kick, and then you have this like top end. So together, very simple. And then you have like your basic side chain ducking with the EQ thing. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. And then here you just have like a just a hat layer to it. Really like this kick. Sounds really cool as well. And then also one of the things why I made like the pattern kind of go all over the place. I don't usually. So when I listen to hardstyle or hardcore, that type of stuff, I enjoy when there's like one or two types of kicks throughout the song, nothing too crazy. I know that in the last couple of years, it's getting really popular for producers to have like 10 kicks in your songs, which is fine, but like I don't like that because it takes away from everything else that you make in your song. So I just kind of stuck to it, and the idea was that I make something of a dancing lead, or a pattern that would be kind of danceable. Let's put it like that. And yeah, I really like it. Not that I tested it live, because sadly I didn't get the opportunity to play this live. Maybe one day. Then we have this cool little synth. This is just like a preset that I changed up a bit. So nothing too crazy. Yeah, just like simple EQing with again some just weird distortion with this thing, then just transients and limiting. and so it sounds really cool together in the first part. Just to keep that energy going. One of the cooler things I did here was, for example, this thing. Which is basically like it's like wind or rain or whatever that I kind of looped, and then I was experimenting with the LUF filter because I don't really use this thing or at all. This was, I think, the first time I used it, and so I think there's like a gate thing and some like cuts and pannings and whatever the hell. Like, it sounds really cool. And then I just added another gate to it to make it more, I don't know, it sounds a bit better, more controlled, let's put it like that. Another one of the cooler things I did here is like this thing, which is, funnily enough, it's a preset from one of these FL Studio old synths. I like from time to time to kind of open these up just to see what's going on. And for example, this is just like a this is just kind of a snare preset, I think. And I just changed it up a bit, and I added this thing. This is, I love this so much. If you never tried this, just use it. Literally use it. It's you can put in any waveform in there that's gonna simulate like a reverb, and then you have this blur preset, and you just pick one of those, and it creates this really big ambient atmosphere. Really cool. Also, another thing that's connected with it, it's this thing, which is, I think, one of like it's like a grinding stones thing. It's really cool, really cool sound. And then I just added like panning with just a little bit of EQ, and then the same thing. Sounds sick, sounds simply awesome. Another cool thing I did was this pattern here. So it's like a very basic pattern, nothing too crazy. But then I, added some, like reverb, delay, stuff like that. And then just to top it off, I added a grow speed. So if at any point in your music production you are kind of stuck on something, just use grow speed and go through the presets. Like, you can get some really cool sounds very fast. Also on that note, the whole gimmick of this song, I used there's a bunch of voice lines from a movie called Nepriatel, which is a movie that I watched as a kid. It's a really cool movie. I think you can even check it out on YouTube as well, because people fucking upload that shit. I think there's like one version with English subtitles, and so, like I said, it just the track was more or less done. The idea with the voice lines from the movie came at the end, and I think it really suits like the whole situation or like vibe that I'm going, which is really cool. Yeah, and then we have the second part of the song. The second part was actually the part where I did, or like put in the most of the time, because this part here, like the first part, that kind of came about in like a couple of days, like maybe 2 days of work, and then everything else, which took about a month, was literally figuring out the second part, and putting the vocals in, or like the voice lines, definitely were like helped me the most, because I genuinely didn't know how to start it, or like what I wanted to do. And so I just combined a bunch of ideas that I had in my head, and one of those ideas was, using my voice as the drop. yeah, it's really cool. So it's basically me. Yeah, I was screaming in a car, so I tried my best to. I tried my best so nobody's around, so I can do this in like 2 takes. And yeah, like I said, I had this idea with my voice for like a couple of, actually a couple of months, but I never put it in a song, and so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna do it in this one. However, it kind of sounded not that like it sounds fine. It's just like there's not that oomph, and like there's there's nothing going on besides that. So like I either had to do like a bunch of switch ups and effects or whatever because it will get stale for this part of the song, or this part of the song it will get really stale. And so then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna make a couple of leads, and I had like a bunch of iterations, so I ended up on this, which is like 2 parts. This is like a basic like super saw thing, and then I have this. I really like the synth. This synth fucking rocks. It has like the super saw that you make here sounds very old school, and I like it. I use it almost in every track. And so yeah, basic distortion, a little bit of EQs, and then here as well. I put a bit more stuff here, but mostly unnecessary. And then that together with the grow speed, just like the gate parameters, so it creates a bit of movement. And then because in current day and age, shreds is really popular, and I was like, you know what, fine, I'm just gonna do it myself. Then I added a bunch of these, like shredsy things. I kind of combined them, panned them left, right, just put them all over the place, honestly. We like... Yeah, it's just all over the place, maybe a little overkill. Now that I think about it, definitely the track could have used a bit better mixing and some more, maybe even some more bass clarity, but honestly, it already took a bunch of time on this track, so I just didn't want to waste my time too much. And yeah, so the second kick here is a bit different. It's the same kick, I cloned it. The only difference is I made in the like the volume envelope thing, I made it so that it loops in like a saw wave, so it has this like like this clicking effect compared to the just like hitting bassline effect. And then the other difference is that the kick, it's like your basic kick stuff like that. And then, your typical sidechaining stuff. Cool stuff. And then yeah, again, this thing at the end. Just sounding very, very creepy. And yeah, I really like this track. Like, there's a bunch of songs I make that I just kind of make because I wanted to try a gimmick or try something and whatever, but this one I genuinely like, and I listen to it whenever I'm in my car, when I want something bassy, something just gonna get me going. And yeah, I got a lot of support, or I saw that a lot of people liked it on SoundCloud. A lot of people I sent it to as well really liked it, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, like I said, I still haven't managed to play somewhere live. In any case, this is my little breakdown of a track I made. Let me know if you're interested in any other ones. And yeah, in the meantime, I'll keep you up to date with my newer stuff, or like the stuff I'm about to post. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.